Hi students, now we going to discuss about chapter 7 fractions case. Fractions means different types of fractions are there. Three types of fraction. One is proper fraction, another is improper fraction, third one is mixed fraction. What about proper fraction? First one, proper fraction. Proper fraction means numerator is less than denominator. Such type of fractions we call it as a proper fraction. Example, 2 by 10 or a 7 by 25, like this. Here see, numerator means this division line, above part is known as a numerator, and the below part represent as a denominator. Here 2 is lesser than denominator. Such type of fractions we call it as a proper fraction. Another second example here, which is a great numerator. 7 is the numerator part, 25 is the denominator part. Which number is greater? Denominator is greater. That means numerator is lesser than the denominator. Such type of fractions we call it as a proper fraction. Second fraction name as improper fraction, not improper. That's why we call it as a improper fraction. Improper fractions means numerator greater than denominator. We call it as a numerator greater than denominator. We call it as a improper fraction. Example 7 by 3. Another example 12 by 8, like this. See, which is the numerator? Here line below part represent as a numerator, and the line division line below part is known as a denominator, and the above part known as a numerator. Denominator and a numerator. Here see which number is greater, numerator number or a denominator part is greater. Numerator is greater than the denominator. That's why this fraction we call it as a improper fraction. Third fraction name as a mixed fraction. Mixed fraction means mixed fraction is a combination of a whole number and a proper fraction. We call it as a mixed fraction. How it expressed like in this way: 2 and 7 by 11. See, 2 is a whole number, 7 by 11 is a fraction, proper fraction. Why we call it as a proper fraction? Numerator part is lesser than the denominator. That's why 7 by 11 is a proper fraction. So we can say mixed fraction means mixed fraction is a combination of a whole number, means counting numbers. We call it as a whole numbers. Here 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, etc. Counting numbers we call it as M. So whole number part and a proper fraction combination we call it as a mixed fraction. Another example, 3 and 4 by 13. See, 3 is a whole number, 4 by 13 is a proper fraction. Why we call it as 4 by 13 a proper fraction? 4 is less a numerator part. Which number comes as numerator? 4 comes as a numerator, and 13 comes as in the denominator part. That's why numerator is lesser than denominator. That fraction and whole number part combination we call it as a mixed fraction. These are the different type of the fractions. Then next we can say about equivalent fraction. Equivalent fraction, how to find out? Equivalent fraction. Equivalent fraction, how to find out to means here numerator and denominator of a fraction is multiplied by same number, then we get equivalent fraction. Here example, find out the equivalent fraction of 3 by 4. Find out the equivalent fraction of 3 by 4 means here suppose we multiply or divide, anything you can do. Multiply, suppose I multiply with numerator multiply with 2. Same 2 use it to multiply with the denominator 4 also. Multiply and write 2 numerator into numerator. 3 2s are 6. 4 2s are how much? 8. They are cancelling them. What is the answer? The same number which is our original fraction. 3 by 4 is the fraction. That's why how to make it as a equivalent fraction. The given fraction is multiply or divide. Anything we can do. Multiply in time, same number use and multiply, then only equivalent fraction will get in. Or a same number use it to divide, then only equivalent fraction will get in. Otherwise, not equal. Here a numerator to a denominator, another 5 means that number is not an equivalent fraction. So how to get the equivalent fraction? Given fraction is multiplied or divided by same number, same non-zero numbers, then we get an equivalent fraction. That is the meaning of this equivalent fraction. I hope you can understand this one. Then next we go through our exercise 7.2 questions. 7.2 exercise. In that exercise, first question they ask about draw the number line. With the help of that number line, some numbers are giving the mark that numbers. Here exercise 7.2. First question, draw the number line. Draw a number line. Draw a number line. Number line drawing question. Here question are mark it 1 by 2, 1 by 4, 3 by 4 and 4 by 4 on that number line. How to draw the number line? Here see number line drawing time, first using scale and draw. Here somewhat long line draw. We know that both number line means it have no, that line means it never ending. That's why both side we extended using an arrow mark. Somewhat middle 2 mark, here 2 mark, all are positive value. That's why here 2 mark and 0.0. Then 1 centimeter taken. Here see 1 centimeter. That is each numbers have a same width means that is easy. Here each width wise 1 centimeter take and mark using scale and mark that. Like this way. See, here I mark on 0.0. The 0 right side represent as positive value, 0's left side represent as a negative. Here see, with the help of the denominator, fractional numbers are represent. Here denominator, which number right? 4 is the denominator. That's why first number 0 after first number we write to 1 only. That's why we can fraction wise writing them 1 by 4. Second 1 centimeter part 2 by 4. Next 3 by 4. Next 1 centimeter 4 by 4. Next 5 by 4. 6 by 4. This much enough. Which are the numbers they ask in the 1 by 4? There see 1 by 4. 2 by 4 means here 2 and 4 cancelling. Which table? Same table or which table? 2 table. Numerator also divided by 2. Denominator also divided by 2 table. When we get to 2 into 1 comes to be 2. 2 table when we get to 4, 2 into 2 become 4. So 1 by 2. This part cancelling time 2 by 4 cancelling time we get a 1 by 2. Next which number we want? 3 by 4. Next which number? 4 by 4. Up to there enough. These are the numbers. Here for avoiding confusion, just the negative values also mark it enough. In this way, we can represent the numbers on the number line. One more question. Draw second question. Here 1 by 8, 2 by 8, 3 by 8, 7 by 8. Mark this numbers on the number line. How to draw? Same way. Draw the number line. Scale use. Here somewhat long line drawing, both side arrow mark keep, then using scale 1 centimeter width take, like this way 1 centimeter width we marking there using scale. Then afterwards, that points which are here 0, 0, anywhere you can mark. All given numbers are positive numbers. That's why 0 mark here. Then zeros right side part represent as positive value. Zeros left side part represent as a negative value. 0 after here denominator is which number? 8. That's why first number how to write 1 by 8. Second number 2 by 8. Third number 3 by 8. Fourth number 4 by 8. Fifth number 5 by 8. Sixth number 6 by 8. 6 by 8. Seventh number 7 by 8, eighth number 8 by 8, so all like that. What are the numbers we want here? 1 by 8, here see, next 2 by 8, next 3 by 8, next 7 by 8, all numbers are 1 by 8 is there, 2 by 8 is there, 3 by 8 is there, 7 by 8, all numbers we mark it on the number. Here this side a negative one, that means minus 1. Minus 1, minus 2, minus 3 are represent on the left side of the number line, but here a fractional number, that's why basis of question and denominators we are marked minus 1 by 8, minus 2 by 8, minus 3 by 8. Enough. Up to the enough. In this way, now using number line, given fractions are denoted in the number line. Next question they asking a second Roman. Second Roman they asking a express as in the mixed fraction form. One improper fraction is given there, convert that improper fraction to the mixed fraction. How to convert improper fraction to mixed fraction? Next is that to read. Second Roman tells that to read in that second exercise. Second Roman express the following. Express the following as a mixed fraction. Mixed fraction they ask. Mixed fraction. First question they tell us about 20 by 3. Which fraction this one? Improper. Why we call it as a improper fraction? Here see, numerator part is greater than the denominator. Numerator means that division line above part we call it as numerator. Division line below part we call it as a denominator. Here numerator part above part is greater than denominator. That's why we call it as a which fraction? Improper fraction. So they asking convert us in the mixed fraction. How to convert to means numerator number 20 is divided with the denominator number 3. Division doing. 3 table 20 possible no 18 only 3 into 6 become 18. Then subtract 20 minus 18 comes to be how much? 2. So how we can express how much is the quotient? That one right first. That comes as on the whole number part. Then next what is the remainder? Remainder means balance. That remainder and a divisor write as in form of a proper fraction. Remainder is lesser than always remainder part is lesser than the divisor part. That's why remainder part write first, then divisor part 3 write. So now say 2 by 3 is a proper fraction and 6 is a whole number. In this way we represent us in the form of a mixed fraction. Another question, 17 by 7, second question. There also how to convert the mixed fraction. Numerator 17 is divided with the denominator 7. 7 table 7 2s are how much? 14. 7 3s are 2 more answers. So 7 quotient write as 2. 7 2s are 14. Subtraction doing the 7 minus 4 comes to be how much? 3. How to write as a mixed first? Quotient write on the whole number part. We know mixed fraction means it is a combination of a whole number and a proper fraction. That's why whole number plays a quotient value right, and a proper fraction plays which number we are right. Numerator part remainder right, denominator part divisor. Why? Because they are proper fraction. So remainder is always lesser than the divisor part. That's why remainder 3 right to numerator part, divisor 7 right on the denominator part. We can read it as 2 and 3 by 7. Here read it as 6 and 2 by 3 is the mixed fraction. Here 2 and 3 by 7. 2 and 3 by 7 is the mixed fraction for the second question. I hope you can understand this one. Next we go through third Roman. In third Roman they tell us about a mixed fraction is giving the convert as in form of a improper fraction. Next is mixed fraction giving a convert as in form of a improper fraction. Third Roman. Third Roman say like that. Third Roman. So express as improper fraction. Improper fraction. Here, first question, 7 and 3 by 4. See, 7 is a whole number, 3 by 4 is a proper fraction. Convert this into improper fraction means how we can convert a first denominator and the whole number are multiplied. So 7 into 4, they are multiplied. And that answer is added with the numerator number. What is the numerator? 3 is the numerator number. So added with 3 and whole divided by same denominator. And what is the denominator there? 4 is the denominator, 7 is in the whole number part, 3 by 4 is a improper fraction. So just a proper fraction denominator cross multiply with the whole number and added with a proper fraction numerator and the same denominator. Multiply. So first 7 into 4 comes to be how much? 7 4s are 28 plus 3 whole divided by 4. Then 28 plus 3 comes to be how much? 31. 31 by a 4 is the answer. See, is it a improper fraction? Yes. Why? Numerator is greater than denominator. What is the numerator here? 31 is the numerator. 4 is the denominator. Numerator 31 is greater than the denominator. That's why this 31 by 4 is a proper fraction. One more question. 5 and 6 by 7. How to find out 5 and 6 by 7? Here also first we cross multiply. How to cross multiply? Denominator 5 is a whole number, 6 by 7 is a proper fraction. Proper fraction denominator cross multiply with the whole number. So 5 is multiplied with the denominator 7 and added with the numerator 6 whole divided by same denominator. 5 7s are how much? 35 plus 6 whole divided by 7. 35 plus 6 comes to be how much? 41 by 7. Is it a proper fraction or not? Yes, it is a proper fraction. By here numerator 41 is greater than the denominator 7. That's why 41 by 7 is a proper fraction. I hope you can understand how to convert a improper fraction to how to convert a mixed fraction to the improper fraction. This is the third Roman. One more question. They tells about here blank place equivalent fraction. Equivalent fraction find out. Equivalent fraction. How to find out the equivalent fraction? Equivalent fraction. How to replace? First Roman replace here box in each of the following. Each of the following. In this way question is giving the first question. 2 by 7 equal 8 by dash. Equivalent fraction case. Box is given. Find out the box value. How to find out the box value? This box is cross multiplied to the left side numerator. Left side case numerator is which number? 2. Denominator is 7. So box is cross multiplied with the numerator 2. So we can write it as 2 into box is equal to 7 cross multiplied to the right side numerator. 8 is numerator number is 8 and 7 is cross multiplied with 8. So 8 into 7. Then box keep left side only. 2 send it to opposite side means already right side 8 into 7 is the 2 goes to right side comes to the denominator. See 2 and 8 cancel. Same number cancel. Same table. 2 table 2 1 10. 2 table 8 4 10. So 4 into 7 become how much? 20. So box value, therefore our box place which value we can insert? 28 we can insert that. That's why here correctly we can write 2 by 7 is equal to 8 by box place which value we can insert? 20. Box value we got 28 is how to get it? Just to box is cross multiplied to the left side numerator, left side denominator cross multiply with the right side numerator, multiply and getting the box value. Then next one more question, B question, same question, blank number or a box number find out, that type of question. Box number try to find out. Here second question or a B question. B question says that 5 by 8 equal 10 by a box. In this way they ask. Here also same process. Box is cross multiply with 5 and 8 is cross multiply with 8. 10. So 5 into box equal 10 is multiplied with the left side denominator. Left side denominator is which number? 8. Our aim is to finding a box one. So box keep it in left side and 5 send it to opposite side. Multiplied 5 goes to opposite side, comes to be denominator. 5 table 5 one time. 5 table 10 2 10. So 2 8s are how much? 16. So box value become how much? Box value becomes 60. So we can fill and correct order. We can write it as 5 by 8 equal 10 by a box place which value we can insert 60 by, because box value we got that answer. Then one more question, C question. See question, 45 by 60 is equal to 15 by box, like this way. Same process only. Here box is just cross multiply, 60 is cross multiply to the right side numerator. So 45 is into box, that is equal to 15 into 60 cross multiply with the right side numerator. So box value how to get? A box keep left side, right side number how no change, 15 into 60, left side 45 multiplied 45 sent to opposite side, comes to be denominator. Which table possible? 5 table you can use any number. Here 15 also possible to cancel with 5, 60 also possible to cancel with any number. Here 5 table 15, 5 3s are 15. Same 5 we use. Already we learned equivalent fraction means same non-zero number used to multiply or dividing we get a equivalent fraction. Otherwise not get. That's why same 5 used to divide 3. Same way same 5 used to divide at 45. When we get to 45, 5 9s are 45. So we cancelled right 9. Then 9 and 60 cancellation possible or not? 3 table possible. 3 table 9 3 times. Here 3 table 60 means how many times? 20. Again 20 and 3 cancellation possible? Not possible. But this 3 and 5 we can, 3 we can 3 table 3 1 time, 3 table this 3 1. Then denominator all numbers were cancelled. In a numerator which number is there? 1 into 20 become how much? 20 is there. So box value become how much? 20. So we can insert the value as 45 by 60. Correct order we can write 15 by box place which number we can write? 20 is the answer. I hope you can understand. Remaining questions we can discuss on the next class. Thank you.